Here I'll be demoing experiment 14, intermolecular forces, for part 1, 2, and 3. We'll give data, but I will show you 3 demos and provide the graphs that go with them so that we can see the temperature change as they evaporate. So first we'll start with 2-propanol, which is at the top of your data sheet. So this is a temperature probe with filter paper and a rubber band holding it on. We're going to allow it to rest in the 2-propanol for 45 seconds at least. Once it's been in the solution for 5 minutes, I'm going to start the graph, which is measuring the temperature of the solution. As I pull this out, the solution 2-propanol will begin to evaporate. As it evaporates, the temperature will go down on the graph. So we are going to be pulling the maximum temp and the minimum temperature from the graph. This is showing the evaporation rate. The greater the temperature change, the more evaporation has occurred. More evaporation tells you that there's lower intermolecular forces. So a greater temperature change indicates greater evaporation rate, which means lower intermolecular forces. The molecules are not as attracted to one another. And then vice versa would be true as well. Once the temperature stops decreasing, we'll stop the recording of the temperature. We'll replace the filter paper and move to the next substance. We will now see the evaporation of methanol. So you'll scoot down to part 3 on your data sheet and find methanol. We'll start the temperature recording. So it's getting the initial temperature of the methanol. And then once again, we'll hold it out to evaporate. We'll see a decrease in temperature and we'll allow this to continue until it plateaus at its lowest temperature. We'll record the maximum and the minimum in order to get the change in temperature. Once the graph has plateaued at its minimum temperature, we'll replace this and move to acetone. Here we'll do our last example with acetone. We'll start the graph, get a plateau while it's in solution, and then we'll take it out and allow it to evaporate. We'll hold it until we get a minimum temperature plateau.